Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I'm live. I hope everybody is doing well today. So today we have two new books. The first one is by an illustrator you guys all know. Her name, this is Fairy and Fantasy Grayscale Coloring Book by Christine Karen. This is the second, this is the sequel to the first one. So this is a brand new book. So I left links down below where you can purchase these two books. And as a reminder, I am an affiliate. So when you buy through those links, I get a very small commission back, and that commission goes right back into the channel. I think I got my W-2 today. So that means tax time has come. So as you can see, it's the typical Christine Karen. This is the grayscale version, so the paper is much different than the line art. But then you get this book belongs to, of course, you get this. What I like about her books is they're typically single-sided. She does have an Etsy store. Hi, Robin. How are you? This is the new book, Fairy and Fantasy 2. We're coloring. It's going to color some grayscale, but first we're going to go through my two new grayscale books and flip through them. So then you get all the names of everything is in there, and then she gives you the bonus. So you have 4 bonus pictures in here. We will be coloring one of these images. So I'm constantly renovating my room. I'm constantly changing things up and moving things around as I need to move them up. I did have some pizza. I did watch WandaVision again for the second time, so I was very happy about that. So, Robin, I ordered another Dream of Designs painting today. I looked at what DAC had. Those were beautiful. They were beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but they were not my cup of tea. So this is Hydrangea, Little Red Riding Hood. We could use this one for next month's theme, which is Fairy Tales and Fantasy. Yeah, I think it was a Barbara Fessley one I got with the Patio for Two. I think that's what the name of the painting is, Patio for Two. I love the colors. I love anything that has to do with sitting outside, having all this nature around you. Things like that really appeal to me. Transients. Like this one. Hold on, let me get my little stickies. I need my little stickies. I reuse my sticky. I reuse my stickies. Oh, you did. You like that, Mad Kitty. You could use that for the Alice along, right? I was looking for something for Alice, but I don't have any Alice. I think I used one already for the Alice one. I like this one. That one I like too. I love it. I don't have any Alice ones. I did my Alice one last year. That was the Alice and Snow one. So I don't have an Alice one. I don't even have a kitty. Midnight Enchantress. What is lose something for that? I'm not familiar with that one. You know, they have to be the right painting for me. I can't just be buying paintings, you know? It has to be something that I know I will do and something I like. So I was also looking at Mystic Diamond Art to see if they had anything new. You know, I like to look at my companies to see what they have. Queen's Chalice. Angel Eyes. I like this one too. There's quite a few in here that I like. You know, I just really like all of these pictures. You can also, if you don't like the book and stuff, you can buy a digital version of it and then print it on the paper that you do like. You know, I don't want to spend a lot on them if I don't have to. Exactly. Buy what appeals to you, I say. Last Harvest. Lady Witch. See, but I like the images in here. It's really pretty. I saw somebody do this painting, and it was just really pretty, this one. This picture, Small Wonders. Dark eyes. Fallen. I remember this one from the Color in Heaven calendar. Okay, this is the image that she used in the Color in Heaven calendar 2020. And I remember it was either January or February's picture. This one was a January, February one in the Color in Heaven calendar. Exactly. Oh, I like that cup of warmth. As you can tell, I like some of the pictures in here. Really, really like cup of warmth. As you can tell, I have lots of stickies. I use a lot of stickies. Cupcake, the Sweet Temptation one. Now she did this one as a giveaway on her Etsy page. I remember seeing this one a while back. Oh, that is too cute and funny, Miss Robin. Hello to the second person in the room. I know there are a lot of people streaming right now. So Australia. I saw this image in another thing. I think this was in the Australian special. And then they give you a list of what else is there. I pre-ordered 3 books for March. Robin, Johanna Basford's new one, Luna, and the next Kirby one. So now this is another one, guys. This is Coloring Chics Grayscale Coloring Book 1 by Derya Soy. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but she's known as Derya Draws on Etsy. She also has an Etsy shop called Coloring Chics. So you can also get her individual pages through there. So she does sell them through her Etsy store. Yes, she is an Etsy artist. So this is the Coloring Chics Grayscale coloring book. Now, some of you may be aware of her colorings because she does. Belinda features her a lot of her pictures on her page. This belongs to, look at that cat. That cat is just so funny. Might be one of those cartoon cats. So then she gives you a list of titles. And she, of course, has 3, 4, 5 pictures. The octopus. I like that. This is nice. I like this one. This one's on very similar paper to this book. Ladybirds. Fashion Chick. You guys tell me if there's something you want me to color for. If there's an image you want me to color in particular. Birdie. I don't know why. I always have a thing where I like that. This looks more like a light grayscale than a full-on grayscale. Blossom. Ooh, Bella. Which means beautiful. So I have 3 in pre-order. Desire. Hold on. I already use all my stuff. That's nice. Moonbeam. Scorpion Queen. Aurora. I'm not a fan of Aurora, but I do like the work that went into it, just the hair. The hair alone would be nice. Ooh, Adora. Looks like a twisted version of the Queen of Hearts. Doesn't that remind you of Queen of Hearts, but a twisted version of it? Autumn. Eyeshadow. We do a lot with that one. Dancing. Dolly. Flutter Girl. Snake Queen. Beach Life. Sorry, I like beach life. Steampunk. Sunshine. Bella 2. Dolly 2. Oh, Lily is cute. Look at this. This is really cute. Love. And her Etsy shop is called Color and Chics, so you can go there and get it. So I think. Why do I keep hearing things ring and beep? Hope to God it's on my phone. Don't tell me I left my phone downstairs. I left my phone downstairs, I'll be very upset. Yeah, I left my phone downstairs. And it's okay. I'm going to have to do that at some point. I just got to get the blotted page out. And of course, I can't find my blotted page. That's more paper. I told my mother, do not move any of my paper, and she moves my paper, of course. You know, it's always when you're looking for the thing you need that they move the paper out of your room. So, of course, she threw it out. She threw out the blotted page. And, of course, I can't find my blotted pages easily. Here's one. Sorry, guys. I get mad when my mother does things crazy like that. Yeah. We are coloring from Fairy and Fantasy too. I had flipped through at the beginning of the stream. So I think my mother accidentally took one of my blotted page, the blotted page I liked. I'm going to do this one. We are going to do Fairy and Fantasy. We're going to go do Transients. Who is calling me on my phone? And I do not know what my phone is. Hilarious. Keep hearing beeps on it, which means there's something important on my phone. No, I'm not going to paint till like Kelly Ripa. So let's get that right off the bat. Hold on, guys. I have to get my phone because I keep hearing beep, 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 beep. That's annoying me until I get it. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I have no idea where my phone is. I keep hearing it beep. You know, it's like that annoying thing where you know you had your phone, except you just don't know where your phone is. Usually you keep it in your purse. I don't know what this message is from. You ever get those weird messages? I wish I didn't get those weird messages. Thank you. I mean, I don't know why I was subscribed to this crazy ass thing. You ever get those weird things? Always when we're in the middle of streaming, I feel like I always get these weird messages. And I'm sorry about that, guys, because I thought that was a message from my mother. So this, we weren't gonna do her blonde, but hold on. Yellow, Y314. I wasn't gonna do her blonde unless, and then Michelle said do her blonde. Okay, we can do her blonde. I think doing her blonde would be nice, actually. Who here saw WandaVision from Disney Plus? I got my mother to watch the first episode of it. She really liked it a lot. She thought it was a great first episode. And it was kind of like a throwback to what she watched as a kid when she was watching reruns. My mother was like, "Oh, I love the hair, I love the dress, I love the clothing that they do in the black and white." This will be a little brown, so relax. I haven't decided yet. Don't worry, we can make that all glittery. So we'll use gel pens for the other stuff. You can use pencils for grayscale, but on this paper, marker works better. The reason why marker works better, well, for me anyway, I feel like the paper eats up pencils. Now, some people say, well, that's just because you're not using your pencils correctly on this paper. Like if I'm working in a book like a Christina Novak or a Clara Markova, the paper's fine to do on a grayscale with paper like that. But this paper's kind of glossy and different, you know? I kind of really enjoyed WandaVision. I haven't watched the new episode of The Resident yet. Like that's the only thing I missed this week because I was busy doing other things. So I probably will watch that. Does anybody know what I'm using? Thank you. This is from Fairy and Fantasy Volume 2. I also got the new Dory, the Color and Chics Grayscale from Dory Drawers. Thank you, Karen. This is the new Grayscale from Christine Karen. Everybody, head on over to Karen's channel when you're done. When we're done here, because Karen has a great channel in her own right. She's new to me, so help her get to 1,000. Well, you have like 800, I think. She has some great content on her channel. Not even 400. Okay. Yes, Cali Arts is what we're using. I may bring in other markers just to supplement it because I've gone through a lot of my I've gone through a lot of these too. And now what I'm left with is a lot of darker colors. Someone I subscribed to was at like 800. I forget who it was, but help her get to 400, guys. Yeah. This is the 80 set. Now they have the 100 set on sale, so. I was telling Robin I bought a Dream of Designs diamond painted. What I like about Grayscale, some people say this is cheating, but I don't think it's really cheating. And don't worry, we'll make a little, we'll do some gel pen work with that. You know, sometimes the pictures that look the simplest are actually the hardest to do. See, but once it dries, it looks No, we're all very kind here. This is how you make new channels. This is how you get to know new channels too. Sometimes, you know, I'll see something pop up in my YouTube feed that isn't it. I was like, oh, okay. But you know, mostly I go to my subscription pages, but every once in a while I'll go to my home screen on my YouTube channel, and then I'll find out the channels that I haven't seen before. You know, that's one way to see it. The other way is to go in lives that you normally wouldn't go in and see who you can meet there. Network is important on how to go. Now, when I was starting to do YouTube, that's how I did it. I started going to a lot of different people's channels, and then I met other people through lives. Well, unless people decide to be rude and obnoxious. You know, 2021 has proven to be a more chaotic year. I think I found you. You may have found me through one of the other ladies, too. Did I find you when I went into somebody else's channels? I think it was in another live that I found in your channel. I told you I've already gone through two of the markers in this already. That's how fast I go through markers. Oh, guys, Demeter Victoria is giving away a freebie in her group. So if you get a chance, if you have a chance, Demeter Victoria has a Facebook group called Demeter Victoria Artwork. So if you get a chance to join it because she has a group now. So like Jay Summer, they have a group now for them. Then I get all the hair. Nile Blue BG45. E19 Red Nut. These are Copics. So I use the Copics along with my Cali Arts. But I kind of use the Cali Arts to supplement my Copics. Isn't that a beautiful yellow? I don't know what green this is because they didn't put a number on it. G806. That's how you get the eyes. We pretty much all support each other here. Hold on, let me get a white pencil or an ivory pencil. I like to have the ivory pencils. In order for me to do good work, the white pencil is kind of like an essential tool for me. So this is white, or as they like to call it in the polychromos, ivory. The Copics, some people love them, some people hate them. I have seen people who absolutely hate them and bash them. But, you know, when I see people bashing them, I'm like, have you really given that a fair shot? This is Pale Cherry Pink. I'm like, that's fine. That's their opinion. But before you bash it, maybe you should try it more than just one time. And try using it on different paper because, you know, you have your Create Space paper. You have your good books. You know, there are a lot of people who don't like it. So just keep that in mind. Cerise. R605. These are leaves. Remember, we can always do more than one. And this can count for Lovella and Kylara's 2021 Color Your Hoard. The January Color Your Hoard. That's your favorite color. Michelle, when is your birthday? I don't think I remember when your birthday is. Oh, so you're not a Pisces. You come after my sign. I'm a Pisces, so My birthday is March 13th, so. But I already have the Kirby book, the Maria Troll book, and the new Johanna book, basket books on pre-order. You know, we all pre-order stuff. So anybody have anything that they've pre-ordered besides those 3 books? Oh, that's nice. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful gift, Janine, that your late husband gave you. The worst thing about markers is when they dry up when you're in the middle of coloring them. You're like, no, don't do that. I must say the new printer is working really good. I'm finding everything very, very fast. I haven't scanned on it. I think I just got my W-2. So that means tax season is probably going to come up soon. So I can probably print the 1099G. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot the little blonde hair. I forgot to put part of her hair here. This is why we always keep things out that we're using. You never know when you're going to miss a spot. See, when you're live coloring, it's different. Roses don't have to be red. They can be pink. They can be purple. I've even seen them be blue. You know, I ordered them as soon as I see them come. I love Johanna's book. I started doing some more work and inking in the Ivy Butterfly. But right now I'm stuck on a 2-page spread. That's driving me crazy. Once I'm done that, then I can really start working on it again. It's the big 2-page spreads that drive me crazy. I have according to my list, color 37. Well, I can probably print the 1099G from the unemployment website. Yeah, you can do that. I can probably do my other stuff through the various websites. And then I just have to wait for some other stuff to come in. I'm going to probably have to wait for my 1099 from Google to come in. Yeah, we have to report that income. So I can probably print the 1099G from the unemployment website. Yeah, this is what we're doing. Yeah, I just got an envelope from my the company I work from. So it's like those little fancy yellow envelopes. Pastel pink. The other thing with markers is make sure that they snap on tight when you put the marker cap on. You don't want to waste the ink. I'm thinking purple. All these little tree things here. Mint green, G115. That looks like a nail. Sometimes you don't see the nail until you're there. Lavender blue R913. This is like a bluish purple. And I left links to where you can buy this book on Amazon, so don't worry, guys. It's all linked, and that's my affiliate account. That helps me with the things. I did look at it, and a lot of people have bought the color pencils. They work really nice, the color pencils. I used the color pencils to finish that Color in Heaven. That's great. I bought the Dream of Design one. I waited for it to come back in stock, Patio for Two, by Barbara Fessley. I waited for that one to come back. I like the pictures that Dream of Design comes up with. That's diamond painting for those of us who don't know what that is. So let me get the gel pens. Where did I put them? It's always funny when you're looking for them. This is what happens when you reorganize your room. You don't remember where anything is. See? I found my gel pens. See, my last picture was a lot more, my mother said something. The last thing was a lot more heavier. I'm just taking out the gel pens. I kept them in the box that they came in just because it's easier that way. So I know where everything is when I need it, so I can have it when I need it. Do you hang yours up, Miss Robin, if you have a space for it? I might get another frame for that mermaid I'm working on. Yeah, I have that mermaid I'm working on. These are the Color Gel pens. So this is Glitter Mulberry. Really? I've eaten twice. This morning my mother wanted me to make breakfast. I'm like, oh, come on, I don't want to make breakfast. So I had to cook this morning. Really, that's not healthy. You need to stop and eat, Michelle. In all seriousness, eat something, even if it's a little like chocolate bar or a protein bar. Eat something because you're going to need your strength, and not eating is a really bad thing. It makes you very, very weak. 00, skin white. I don't like skin white. Skin white is so light when it comes out. And flesh. R101. I eat when I'm stressed. I'm actually the opposite, Robin. You know how some people don't eat when they're stressed? When I'm stressed, I eat excessively. So I do the opposite. I never get skin that perfect, but see, right now it's dark, but when it lightens, that's a good meal. You should eat that. For me, I do what's known as stress eating. So it's different for me because I do stress eating. When I'm stressed, I eat more. See, now when it lightens, it looks different. Skin white is a good color, but it's a little light. On this paper, it comes out extremely light. I don't know why. Certain colors and certain markers come out lighter than other colors. The only thing that I don't like about Tally Arts is that the skin tones go so fast for me. Even in my Copics, I do a lot of skin films. Love the light pinks, but even love the light browns. And the Copics can be used for skin. The same. And what's funny is I figured out how to do dark skin first in marker rather than in pencil. Usually you figure out how to do skin tones in pencil before you figure them out in marker. What's funny is these books came right after the stream was over yesterday. I went downstairs to check my mail, and I was like, oh. And here we have the very first picture from this book. Yay! But you see, when it lightens, it changes the texture of the thing. It may be really, really dark. Sometimes markers are so dark when you lay them down. But then when you put them back up, you realize they're not as dark as you thought they were. And what's the sign of a nice, juicy marker, everybody? At least it's marked. Let's do another one. I don't want mermaids. That one. I want to do this one. Yeah, wait, we're going to start with the Copic color instead because I love this Copic color. You can even use this as a skin tone if you pick it right for darker skin tones. I saw someone use this for skin tone and they did such a magnificent job with this. No, brown here, like a reddish. Like this color comes out so reddish brown, it's not even funny. Yes, this is a Copic sketch. I really want to try this free markers next. It's not potato brown, but it is brown. Oh my goodness. Tell you the truth, I like lighter canvases. I like lighter colored canvases. And that's the handle. That's a good paint. That's a good. What's the size of that one, Robin? It's a little wisp here of hair. I'm very good at the wisp. This is, believe it or not, Miss. This is, believe it or not, E08. This is a brown. This is a brown Copic. Yes, this is a plain brown Copic. I think I have a Mandy Mazzano. Do I have a Mandy Mazzano somewhere? Do I have a Mandy Mazzano? This is a Mandy Mazzano. I think this is a Mandy Mazzano. Is this a Mandy Mazzano? If I believe that's a Mandy Mazzano. But while I get some refill, I get the Copic refill. I have plenty of refills for my Copics. We make sure that when I buy Copic markers, if I buy a new Copic color, I try to get the refill for 808. Is what we are looking for. Now, this is the old Copic refill. See, these are the old ones. The new ones. Hold on, I'm trying to find a new one somewhere. They're like in a little tube. The new ones are not as good as the old ones, in my opinion, as far as how much ink they hold. See, this is what a new one looks like, and these are the new Copic refills. See, there's this one, and then there's this one. Just saying. Just getting the ink refilled. This is the part that's annoying about Copics. The Copics, you are going to have to refill them. So don't throw out the markers when you run out of ink. Just buy the refills. Shake the body, shake the body. After you're done refilling the marker, make sure you shake your marker so you can evenly distribute the marker between the two ends, the chisel and the brush tip. Or the fine end if you have the fine end markers. See? R301 blush. Living the 3-time life. Pastel blue. Art B203. Sometimes I'll color an outline. This color cup reminds me of the color cups that I got my mother for Christmas. They're like all color shades of blue. My mother wanted mugs for Christmas, so I got her a bunch of coffee mugs. I wasn't able to find my mother juice glass, but still. YG07. Acid green. And I saw this color on the girls' channels. Who did I see this color on? Oh, Mary and Tanya's channel. I saw this color. I saw this green and I knew I had to get it. Yeah, just like acid yellow, which is Michelle's favorite Copic color. So I think I might have given her a new color. But you see, I use budget and them together. Oh, it's just Tanya now? What happened to Mary? Mary doesn't want to stream anymore? Hi, Positively Creative Shannon. How are you? This is the second picture we're doing from the new book, Fairy and Fantasy. Okay. I didn't want it to be anything negative. Okay. But we all need to take breaks, Sometimes a break is good for us. Then we did that. And I'm thinking orange. It's a rogue orange. I like the rogue orange a little bit better. Rogue orange. This is the 80 set I have. Oh no, that's terrible. I would never. Oh my God. Take care of yourself. And plenty of hot fluids. No, and I did leave links to where everybody can purchase things if they want to purchase the book. So the thing about Christine Karen is that she always has such lovely images in her books that I just love them. Oh, I never want to go through that. Whenever I'm out or doing something, as soon as I come home, I wash my hands. As soon as I come home, I wash my hands. No, I miss clothes shopping where I could actually try on the clothes, but now I have to estimate what will fit me by putting the pants up to my waist and then seeing, oh, is the waistline going to be perfect? Is it going to be too big? Is it going to be too tight? You know what I mean? So now it's like, can't even do the things that you used to do. Ugh. They say if you think you had pneumonia, you could have probably had COVID. But I also get strange diseases. I don't get normal diseases. I get things that nobody's heard of. You know, the other thing too is they could have misdiagnosed you. You know, I got an antibodies test and they said no. But I told them in 2019, in November, late November, early December, I had a cough that wouldn't go away for like 4 or 5 weeks. It just kept on persistent. They told me what I had was upper respiratory infection. I had other problems too, but they said, oh, no. That's just stress. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. They told me there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I kept getting told different things were wrong with me. You know, you could have had COVID already and not known you had it because you know what happens with me? I have a lot of symptoms that just matched COVID, and I go, well, I'm always getting that. I'm always getting this. I'm always getting that. Oh, God. But the other thing is, nobody knew really what it was until after the fact, you know? My mother's best friend's daughter had COVID, and because she was younger, because she was like, what was she, like 30 years old? They told her, oh, no, you don't have COVID. You're too young to have it. So then when she went back to the doctor because she was feeling worse, the doctor said, yes, you do have it because she had to take the test. They did give her the test, but she had to persist to get it taken, saying she wanted a COVID test. But, you know, sometimes, you know, this is the other thing that happens with medicine, too. You have to be persistent or they won't give you the right medicine. Raw silk. This is a Copic color, too, but hold on. I'm going to do this color. This is praline. Sorry, I want to make the chocolate there. Terrible that they do this to us. To make us go crazy. Baby skin pink. How about baby skin pink? The big areas, I prefer to use the chisel. This is a caveat. These Cali arts, I always use the skin tones up first. What I like about the Cali Arts is that they oh no. Then you get baby skin pink. And then we'll do ivory. Final things. Yeah, I just saw that. Danielle, look, I had just seen that. Ivory. Polychromos. I love using these. Always keep one white or ivory pencil out when I do this out because you never know when you're going to need the ivory. And that's baby skin pink. On this paper, this pink comes out, the skin pink. You know, I'm hoping it's better on a president who actually, I'm hoping that this is going to, the craziness will end. And I don't have to see on the news every time, oh, he's stupid, he's ignorant, racist remarks, you know, things that are so out of touch with who we are as a people and who we are. So this was Cali Arts and Copics. So I want you guys to see that you can see how expensive markers and budget-friendly markers can work together to create a nice picture. You don't have to have everything be fancy. So we did this picture. And we did her. This was the first picture we did. For those who came in later to the stream, this was the very first one we did. See, this one we did as well. So I'd like to try and do different skin tones. These I got from Enabler's Outpost. Yeah, Enabler's Outpost is a store of a person who sells diamond painting stuff and pens and cover minders. Just bought some more cover minders from them, just two. Some mermaids. So see, I like this one. I like the second one better than the first one, even though I think the first one had a lot more colors in it. But I'm a brunette, so that's why I did this one. And this one very much reminds me of having a hot cup of coffee. It's called Cup of Warmth. And this one is called Transient. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming to the stream today. So this is the name of the book, Fairy and Fantasy 2, Grayscale Coloring Book by Christine Karen. Now it is about, I think, what is it, $14? It is a little bit more on the pricey side, but that's because the paper is a little bit better than what you would get in your standard Create Space. Oh God, please don't say it's gonna get worse. I want to think positive thoughts. Don't make me think it's gonna get worse. I can't deal with worse right now. Okay, so I want to thank you guys all for coming and go over to Courtney's stream. I'm sure she's streaming. Everybody have a good day. I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, and be good to one another. Bye.